everyone, and welcome to our afternoon concert. I'm so excited that you guys are joining us today. We have a lot of fun things for you planned, and I hope you enjoy it. My name is Dr. McAtee, and I am the chair of the Visual and Performing Arts here at Gulf Coast State College. And this is our final concert of the whole entire, in fact, our last event of the whole year for the 2023-2024 school year. So we're glad that you're joining us today. We're going to be starting off today with a piece with all of us together, our concert band and our concert chorale all together for the first piece. So I hope you enjoy that. And I think everyone's in place, so we're going to get started. Thank you.
Our first piece has a mixture of the Armed Forces songs, a medley of them, then ending with the National Anthem and the Star Spangled Banner and the Pledge of Allegiance. So if you would, when you hear your service song being played, please stand so that you can be recognized for that, as well as at the end we can all stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the National Anthem. All right, thanks so much. thank you, concert band, for inviting us to join you on that. That's a lot of fun. I love it when we do stuff together. We did that at Christmas, and it worked out great, so we thought we'd do it again. This is the concert chorale. It's a whole, well, yes, absolutely. A lot of people you know up in here. And so we do a variety of music. It's typically just concert and choral music of different kinds. The first one we're going to do for you by ourselves is Deep River. It is a spiritual. It has a lot of biblical allusions in the song itself that speak of a hopefulness, whether that was historically in the context of slavery or whether that's even today. We can draw hope from knowing that there's something waiting for us. The next piece is entitled Sure on This Shining Night. It's taken from a poem by James Agee, from a collection of poems he did in the early 1900s called Permit Me Voyage. And once again, this song speaks of hope. And so the music, there are several settings of it. This one is arranged by Samuel Barber, a very well-known American composer of the early 1900s. And so we hope you enjoy Sure on This Shining Night.
Come
Our next piece is entitled Homeward Bound. I want to tell you a little bit about the group, and then the title may make sense. We have a variety of ages in our concert chorale, and I mean anywhere from high school students who are dual enrolled to college students. We have a variety of disciplines as far as music and theater and other disciplines as well. And so what that means is pretty much anybody is allowed to be in concert chorale. So I look forward to seeing some of you next semester, or people you recommend. You can recommend somebody in your place. That will be just fine. So we would love to see you guys next semester. One of the themes that you see, I guess the motto for Gulf Coast is start here, go anywhere. And that's true. That's very true. We've had students who you'll see playing tonight who are already off at other universities, doing amazing things with recitals and music and things of that nature. And so that's really true. Start here, go anywhere. But as those of you who are older know, once you do all of those wonderful things you want to do and accomplish what you want to accomplish, you kind of have a longing to come back home. And that's okay. And so we want to encourage all these students, go, fulfill your dreams, do all kinds of wonderful stuff. But know that you have a home, you have people who love you and care for you here in this place. And so enjoy Homeward Bound. I mentioned earlier that we do a variety of music. Every semester I look to do at least one piece that's a language piece. And so this one I'm really excited for. We're saving the best for last. It's entitled The Ground. And we have other musicians coming as well. It's entitled The Ground. It's by a composer named Ola Yelo, who's born in 1978. Wonderful pianist, as well as wonderful director, composer, conductor. You can find some of his works online. Everything he does is just absolutely beautiful. This piece is actually taken from his Sunrise Mass that he wrote in 2008. It was so pretty. It's the chorale part of the Mass. It's so pretty. He wanted to make it a standalone piece to make the instrumentation a little more accessible. So he wrote it for choir and piano and string quartet. So that's what you see here. We have a string quartet. And so, of course, you know our wonderful accompanist and chair of our department, Dr. McAtee, on the piano, so give her a hand. We also have some amazing musicians from the area. Some have played in, some have played in this group, played and sung in this group. Some have played for the symphony. I mean, they're all over the place. They're just great people. So we have Caleb Hernandez on the cello. Julia Coppola on the viola. Megan Howell on violin. And Allison Strunk on violin as well. So we are delighted to have them joining us today, and we hope you enjoy this. This will heal your soul. So pardon us one moment while we switch out people, and we'll get right back to it. Thank you for coming.
All right, you got me again while everybody is moving. I wanted to share with you guys a few things that we've been up to this year. You may not really know what all is going on in the visual and performing arts here at Gulf Coast, and if you would like to know more about that, you can sign up to receive our event cards. We have a mailing list, and we mail them out 2 times a year. That's really all we do with our mailing list. We actually have a sign-up sheet outside of the art gallery if you aren't getting it, and you might like to have it. It gives a lot of our events. It's really beautiful and colorful. It has artwork from some of our art shows. And so I thought I'd tell you a little bit of things that we've been up to this particular year for the 2023-24 school year. We had 6 art shows over the course of our school year. We have had 4 concerts. We had 2 today and last night, and then 2 in the fall. We've had 2 faculty and friends concerts. We had 2 shows in our black box. We did Pocatello, and then we did Blood Wedding last fall. We just closed our musical, The Drowsy Chaperone, a couple of weeks ago, and by the way, we were granted a superior rating for our show, which is the highest rating you can get, so it's very exciting. I hope you guys came and saw it. It was a really, really, really fantastic show. We've actually had 3 workshops with the Panama City Symphony Orchestra. We have partnered with them, and every time they have a guest artist, they come here and do a workshop with our students. We also had 2 vocal workshops with a woman named Caroline Thomas from Germany, who does a lot of opera over there. We also had 2 dance workshops as well. So we have been very, very busy, believe it or not. So we hope that you'll join us in our next year's events. This is the last one for this year, but we'll be starting up again in August, so hopefully we'll see you then as well. And it seems like everybody is in place now. So I'd like to introduce you to our concert band under the direction of John Devine, and also to say thank you to David Watson for his direction. And you will see David wearing multiple hats tonight, so we can't live without him. There he is. So off to John. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. So my name's John Devine. Welcome. We're happy to have you this afternoon. So our first selection for just concert band this afternoon is called Vanishing Point. This is one of 2 works that we are doing this afternoon by Randall Standridge. This one, I'll give you a little note from the composer. Imagine, if you will, that you are standing on a beach. You gaze off into the water further and further until everything escapes over your vision, over the horizon. So I hope you enjoy Vanishing Point. Our next selection for you is called The Scenes, and this is a piece by a modern composer, but it's in the style of Renaissance dance music. So we have 5 short movements for you, written in the style of a Renaissance dance. You'll notice that we're going to play the snare drum for you, but we're going to have the snares turned off, so it's going to sound more like an older style drum to kind of give you that sort of flavor of the 15 and 1600s. Hope you enjoy The Scenes. Our next piece is probably the composer may look familiar to you, the name, because he's in our program as well as one of our players. So I would like to introduce you to him. So it's Michael Tran, who's right there. So one of the things I like to do, if we have any students that are interested in composing, I'd love to give them an outlet to try to workshop or test a piece out, or like what we're doing today is perform one for a concert. So Michael was gracious enough to work on this, and he didn't get any compensation. This was purely just a for fun thing for him, and we had a really fun time working on it. So it's called Onwards, and the way he described it to me that this piece is about is it's supposed to be about the 4 years following 2020, which is when COVID happened. So it starts out kind of very somber and a little bit on the sad side, but then as we move towards the end of it, it's a little more together, which is why the last movement is called Unity. So I hope you enjoy Onwards. Our next selection for you is another Randall Standridge piece, the other one that we have. This one's called Deus Ex Machina, and it's supposed to be this minimalistic kind of piece where you hear like kind of these sort of, for lack of a better word, random robot noises that the instruments kind of play. They kind of play off of each other and play like random melodies and rhythms that sort of pass around the group, which is very, very interesting. So we hope you enjoy Deus Ex Machina. And just a little bit of information about our group. Most of the band is actually not music majors, by the way, just so you guys know. So if you know anybody that would like to join our concert band or concert chorale, the concert band meets on Mondays and Wednesdays from 12:30 to 1:45, and the concert chorale meets on Tuesdays and Thursdays at the same time, so 12:30 to 1:45. And it's open to everybody. There's no audition, so if you know anybody or if you yourself is interested, we'd love to have you. And you get a say, at least in concert band, for what kind of rep we play. So you get to pick songs that you like to play, which is really nice. So our last selection for you is a few movements from Camille Saint-Saëns' Carnival of the Animals. So if you guys don't know a whole lot about this piece, Saint-Saëns wrote it actually for a carnival festival in which a lot of people attended that did not like his music, actually. So he wrote this as kind of like sort of just like to throw it in their face a little bit. So they played it at this thing. He knew people weren't going to like it. And it ended up becoming this little joke that he had this piece, but it's actually one of his most well-known pieces that he ever wrote. And each of the movements is, like the name would suggest, named after an animal. So they all kind of have some characteristic that they share with the animal that they're written for. And you're going to hear some different themes and melodies that he quotes from other pieces of music and other composers as well. So this little joke piece that he wrote ends up becoming this really big, fancy piece that everybody knows and loves by Camille Saint-Saëns. So I hope you guys enjoy our selected movements from Carnival of the Animals.
Can we give Mr. Devine one more round of applause for his hard work? And also David Watson for his hard work. We're so glad that you joined us this afternoon for our concerts, our very last one of the season. And before you leave, just to kind of let you know that we do accept scholarship donations. A lot of our students are on scholarship here, and they rely on that scholarship money so that they can go to school. And if you feel like donating to our scholarship fund, on the way out, I feel like I'm giving a church service all of a sudden. On the way out, there's some donation boxes back there if you would like to donate towards our scholarship fund, because it does go directly to our students, and it's really helpful for them. Thank you again for coming. I hope you have a wonderful afternoon. Thanks. Yes, John, you want to share all the instruments? Thank you all. Have a wonderful afternoon.